We have just lost 2-1 to Bournemouth at home. And that performance was probably one of the worst since I probably uploaded the last video on this channel. Because that's how bad it has gotten. The performances this season, despite the results that we have been getting at Arsenal, the results have been decent, but the performances have been atrocious. The performance I saw on Saturday wasn't of a team that wanted to win. It was of a team that was tired. It was lethargic, torn up, worn out, deadbeat. There was nothing left in that team. I didn't see a team that wanted to win. I didn't see a team that wanted to bounce back. I didn't see a team that wanted to win the league or the Champions League. Even the performance against Sporting a few days before that. There was nothing there to show me that this is a winning team. To show me that this is a team that is ready to win and that is going to win. Performances like that you can keep up with if we have won a few trophies in the last few years, but we've won nothing. When push comes to shove, when it comes past February, past March, something inside these players just switch off. They don't know how to perform. It's a mentality thing. Because they're good players. A lot of these are good players. But it's something just switches off within them. Looking at the game against Bournemouth, what have we spent money on and what are they doing now? We were relying on a year 11, 16-year-old child to come off the bench and try and save the game. But we don't want to call out the 50 million Chelsea scum on the right wing. We don't want to call out the 60 million Spanish dog shit Ugarte in the middle of the field. We don't want to call out the captain. The captain on Saturday. The 100 million man. Half price apparently. Half price we got it from West Ham. What did he do other than running around? What did he do? His hot zone, the red zone, where the tracker where the players are, was the corner flag. And he hardly put in a good corner that game. We were praying for corners. What has it got to? Because we might still win the Premier League. We might still win it. Because do I back City to win all their games? Probably not. Maybe. Wouldn't put it past them. But will they? Maybe not. We might still win it. We might still win the Champions League because we're still in it. Maybe. But this, the way we play, what's the point? I don't want to sit through a game. I'm on my phone. Like this. No interest. When I miss a game. A few years ago when I used to upload, I used to watch every game. Even though we'd get hammered. I knew we were playing awful. But I like to watch Arsenal. Now I don't even like that anymore. Arteta has sucked the living soul out of my love for Arsenal over the last few years. The one season that we played well, 2022-23, amazing football, bottled in the end, but every single fan could sit there and say they enjoyed that season because we played well. Even parts of the season after that, where we were beating the team 6-0, 5-0, 4-0, 4-1, 5-0. You know, that period where we only lost one game, but City still won the league. We still bottled every other trophy. So what did it count for? Since then, I can't think of more than a few games, not even that, I can't even think of it on top of my head, where I could actually look back and think that we played great for full 90 minutes. Even the games that we've won this season, where we've beaten teams 4-0, for example, the game against Atletico Madrid, we played amazing, but we scored 4 goals in 17 minutes. So did we play well for 90 minutes? No, we did not. We can't string together a run of games where we can actually say our performances have been of the level required to win a trophy. They haven't. The players are overrated. The players aren't as good as people think they are. That is the brutal reality we are in. And until that changes, until I think the manager changes, I think even if Arteta manages the Premier League and the Champions League this year, which probably won't happen, one he'll be lucky with, he should still walk. We need something different because these players are good. Some of them are good. And maybe we aren't getting the best out of some of the other ones. Maybe we're not playing them in the right position. Maybe they're overplayed. Maybe they're fed up with the manager. Who knows? But more can be extracted. These players' ceiling isn't this level of performance. It isn't. We can get more. But to get more, we need change. Having the same manager for 6 years isn't going to bring about that change in performance. And the only thing to show for that is an FA Cup with a previous squad. So for this current squad, this current crop of players, there's nothing to show for it. No trophy. Nothing, no medal. Not even a second place. Not even a silver medal. Well, Premier League don't really give out silver medals, but if they did, there you go. How long can we keep putting up with this as fans? Because it's unwatchable. We are Arsenal unwatchable. It's not even the results. Because no one is asked to watch it. When there's boos flying around at full time, that's when you know the position we're in. And it won't be long. It won't be long before everyone is fed up. Because it's starting to turn. Heads are starting to turn. And soon people will realize that this team isn't worthy of anything. It really isn't. We might still win the Premier League. But these performances, atrocious. They gave us a few trophies in the last year, amazing. But nah. A lot of these players that people think we're good, Raya. Stupidness against Bournemouth. Stupidness. Zubimendi. What does he do? How do you describe him? He gets stuck in. What does that even mean? Stuck in. What does he actually do? Does anyone know? Madueke takes on a man. But what does he do after that? Hits it out of play. That's what he does. Gyökeres scores goals. Not going to say too much more about him. He's been scoring for us. He's been doing well. Martinelli, Trossard. Where are these players? Jesus? Where are they? What's happening? Saka? Where is he? Is he injured? Does anyone know? What's going on here? This is what I wanted to address. Because for so many years, people like me on this channel, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, saw this BS. We saw that this manager wasn't onto anything. The football slightly got better, then it got progressively worse. And the end result, he can't get us over the line.